this is also my first time of coming to CBER conference, and I'm very, very glad I'm here. And I'm also from Nigeria. Actually, I will just say some few words, and you will please permit me to go back and sit down because I'm not too much feeling too well. My paper came as a result of an empirical studies that I had when I was twice deputy vice chancellor of my university, and I studied our systems to see how best can we, improve our organizational successes in terms of excellence, in terms of graduating students that can perform excellently wherever they go globally, and in terms of also managing the organization in such a way that it can stand out, it can collaborate with so many other institutions nationally and internationally, and it can be recognized and be reckoned. Now, in my studies, I came across DEI, that is leadership, diversity, equity, and inclusion. And I studied it and I tried to apply it in our university system, and I saw that, yes, it's a wonderful model that a person can apply, and at the end of the day, there will be success. And luckily enough, I became a vice chancellor. So when I became the vice chancellor, I now said, okay, I will apply this model so that I will see the level of success. Just like you've heard from Tina, Nigeria is a very, very diverse country with different cultural groups. We have more than 250 ethnic groups, and the population is almost more than 200 million, getting to 300. And we also have some setbacks in terms of the favoritism, the nepotism, little corruption here and there. So you need to apply much more, you need to be focused, and in order to stand tall in the Nigerian system. Just like you also heard during her discussion, the government system is not doing so much work, while the other system, private sector, is doing better than the government sector. So I try to, during the, when this CBER came up with, open up for nomination of candidates for fellowship, some of my colleagues there sent my name, and I came, it came out successful. So I just tried to say, okay, let me put on something that, was a kind of a narrative on how I managed to succeed in this nomination that I have been succeeded to be giving a fellowship award here. And so therefore I wrote a paper, Leadership, Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion in Organizational Success, Perspective from Leaders and Followers. But really I spoke about Nigeria, whereby we have all these characteristics, but at the same time, if a person focuses on leadership diversity, knowing fully that in our societies, people tend to look at certain ethnic group over and above others, certain powerful groups over and above others, forgetting about excellence, talents, and the rest. So on becoming a vice chancellor, I applied leadership diversity in trying to appoint people into positions of office in trying to see that our students are groomed globally so that they become experts. In doing so, I quickly joined the Erasmus Plus group, so that for now, from my ascension of office, for the 1.5 years I've been in office, we have student staff exchange program, and we have sent over 40 students to mostly UK in order for them to go and diversify in their experiences, especially educational experiences. They will go and spend a semester, and then by the time they come back with their results for that semester, it will be incorporated in what they are doing in our university. And for now, I'm happy to say that all the students that we have sent, almost the 40 we have sent, all of them are coming back with 4.0 to 5.0 in the scale of CGPA. So that has now shown us that, yes, our students can be able to compete globally with any other students outside Nigeria, but they just need a little pat in their back, a little push, and you will see them, they will perform wonderfully. Now, when I came in, there was a question, and I said that AI, has an effect in students whereby it makes them lazy. Now, what I noticed with our students is the fact that due to this AI, they will do their assignment using AI, they will, even their exams, they will hide and do their exams using AI. And as a result of that, it's making them less intelligent. And so we have to come up with a plan, digitize our processes, and this allows them to go in with their phones and their computers so that they cannot use the AI. And that has helped us a lot and push the students into using their brains rather than using the AI in order to. And that has also brought in equity and inclusion in our processes. Now, also, we try to collaborate with so many institutions, both nationally and internationally, in order to see that, because alone, we cannot be able to succeed as a higher institution of learning, because higher institutions of learning have the same characteristics all over the world, so we cannot succeed alone. So we try to collaborate with so many institutions, and as a result of that, for now, we have so many other staff that have gained grants, UNESCO fellowship grants, ACLS, American Council for Learners Society fellowship grants, so that through that, we don't choose who we are going to send, but we allow them to all compete, apply, and see whoever gets it, he goes for it. We don't, build any obstacle in their way. We allow them to. And in so doing, we see that we have many scholars now getting grants, and then we are opening up channels for them to get these grants, and they are excelling. Also, we try to collaborate with so many institutions, both within Nigeria and outside Nigeria, because funding is one of our major problems in Nigeria, and therefore we can't do it alone until we collaborate with so many organizations. We try to collaborate with digital organizations and business organizations, skills acquisition organizations, because we want a situation whereby when our students conclude their studies, they will go out with their skills and they can become employers of labor. Unlike what is happening in our country, everybody is going for master's, PhD, and you earn the certificate at the end of the day, you put it in your box, and you don't have a job to go after. Nobody will employ you. But now we have boosted our entrepreneurship center, and our students are learning skills, and they are also going abroad to do some short courses in terms of skill acquisition, in terms of virtual ICT training. And when they come back, you will see that we have so many students now that have opened up their businesses, not only in Nigeria, but even abroad. So with that, I now wrote this paper, which we have the introduction statement of the problem, theoretical framework, and methodology findings and conclusion. So with this little background, we have the statement of the problem here, and we have seen in the statement of the program that in spite of the recognition of DEIs, there exists persistent in disconnect between theory and practice, especially in our place, Nigeria, where all these characteristics that we have mentioned, are hindering people from, succeeding in application of DEI. I assure it's not easy to apply DEI in Nigeria. It's not easy at all. But I try to do that, and I assure you, for the past 1 year, my scorecard is much better than many other VCs that have spent 4 or 5 years and concluded their work and left their universities. So we also have the theoretical framework, transformational leadership theory, social theory, and intersectional theories were all looked at during the study. The methodology is also here. But the findings, some of the findings, came to justify my selection of DEI to apply as my model of leadership. And you can see through conceptual synthesis and cross-disciplinary literature analysis, the study identifies leadership, diversity, equity, and inclusion as central drivers of organizational successes. And it has really, for me, it has really derived my success so far for this 1 year. But as time goes on, we will also look for some other models and also apply in order to move forward. And drawing on transformational leadership theory, inclusive leadership fosters commitment, innovation, and ethical governance by aligning organizational goals with individual aspirations. It is only when you allow individuals to, you draw them near you, you make them all to participate in what you are doing, that you see their excellence coming out, their innovation coming out, and that enriches your office, that enriches your tenure. But when you exclude people from participating in your tenure, and it's saying nobody is an island of knowledge. So of course, it is when people come together and there is exchange of ideas, exchange of innovation, that you see a system thriving and succeeding. Then insights from social identity theory highlights the psychological benefits of representational leadership, where identity affirmation enhances employee engagement and group coordination. Moreover, the integration of stakeholder theory affirms that responsiveness to diverse stakeholder needs internal and external strengths, legitimacy, and institutional resilience. This goes further to indicate what I am saying, that we have to collaborate both nationally and internationally in order to strengthen our organizations to succeed, and also to broaden the perspective of our students, our staff, so that they can fit in wherever they go. So in conclusion, the study concludes that organizational success must be conceptualized in terms that reflect inclusive governance and ethical leadership. In pluralistic societies like Nigeria, traditional indicators for profitability, efficiency, and growth are insufficient unless contextualized within frameworks of representational fairness and participatory decision making. Thank you all.